Hello everyone, Max here, and I'm here to talk about why Steph Curry is my MVP. For starters, the Warriors have had an amazing year. 1 in 16 teams have accomplished what we were able to accomplish this year with 66 wins. The Warriors' leap from good to contenders is something that rarely happens and is very hard to do. But my argument for why Steph Curry is my MVP and is everyone's MVP is that Curry has vaulted the Warriors from contenders into an exclusive group of all-time great regular season teams. A lot of people argue that the Warriors have a tremendous roster and Steph Curry has more to work with compared to other players around the league. My argument is you really don't know how good the Warriors would be without Steph. If you were to ask me how good the Warriors would be without Stephen Curry, I would tell you the Warriors would be nowhere near as good. But in all honesty, you really never know. But what we do know is that even last year, the Warriors boasted the best starting five lineup in the entire league. That consisted of Steph Curry, Klay Thompson, Andrew Bogut, Andre Iguodala, and David Lee. Two of those players are no longer starting. Those spots are taken up by Draymond Green and Harrison Barnes. So what's the common denominator? Of course, give credit. Klay Thompson has raised his game tremendously and became an all-star. Andrew Bogut has been pretty much healthy all year. But I would argue that the common denominator on why the Warriors came from being the best starting five to being one of the best teams ever is Mr. Stephen Curry. My belief of why Steph Curry is the true MVP is what he does to opposing teams in terms of game planning and what he forces opposing coaches to do, to plan for him. Most teams today, as you realize, have to trap Steph Curry on the pick and roll. And what they have to live with by doing so is play 3-on-4 below those traps. Steph Curry still inspires terror even when he doesn't even have the ball. Teams can't give Curry an inch of breathing room. Not ever. Or else, splash. Splash, splash, 3-point, 3-point, 3-point. Steph Curry not only shoots threes, but he's always cutting and screening, and it's not only for show. For example, if Curry sets an off-ball screen for Klay, Klay's man has to scramble around it, knowing that the most obvious help defender, Curry's guy, cannot abandon Curry to plug the hole. And the help has to come from somewhere else. It's just crazy to me that the league's most skinniest superstar is among the deadliest screen setters. And you know what? That's just the power of impeccable shooting. Besides all that, in all honesty, Steph Curry really is the heart and soul of this organization. Besides the fact that he's the league's best player, the league's most valuable player, it's my honest belief that Steph Curry is the league's best person and the team's best human being. Just seeing how he conducts himself on and off court, in interviews, in commercials, in the community. There's no other guy or person that you can say, I want to be like him. Or I want my son to be like him. I want my brother to be like him. I want my friends to be like him. Being 26 years old, 1 year older than myself, I even look up Steph Curry and strive myself to better myself in everything that I do to the standard of Stephen Curry. And to me, that's what's most important. Someone who represents the community in a great light and conducts himself the way everyone should conduct themselves. But that's just my opinion. Besides all the facts, all the numbers, all the highlights, all that stuff, that's all great and amazing, and that is within itself should be reason why Steph is MVP. But what he contributes to his own team, to the community, to his family, to the league, to the organization, that would be my argument for why Steph Curry is the most valuable person. Thank you very much. And I hope I get to see Steph Curry in the playoffs. Go Warriors.